Ah, there you are. You must be the familiar. Welcome to the royal court. I bet you're all dizzy and confused, but that sleeping charm will wear off soon, and you come back to your senses. Did you know? You are the first familiar in thousands of years, and I've been chosen to claim you. Ah, your location. Didn't I just tell you? You're in the royal court of vampires. Huh. Specifically. Well, I guess the court is more like a city than a castle. But I'm afraid I can't tell you exactly where you are. Not that there's anyone coming to rescue you anyway. Well, it was more of a coincidence that we found you. You thought you were hiding pretty well, didn't you? When my hunting party and I found you sleeping in your forest, we couldn't believe our luck. Familiar like yourself were hunted to the point of extinction long before humans were. So when we saw you, we all thought we were hallucinating or some shit. I mean, none of us have any idea why or how you're here. Angelic familiars were more common back in the days, but to find a demonic one like you, let's just say we are more than thrilled to have you. What? You really don't know what that means? Huh. Well, I guess I can explain. You see, angelic familiars serve as assistant to, like, sorcerers, angels, witches, well, pretty much all supernatural beings that feeds on likes and positive emotion. Demonic familiars are the opposite. These are vampires, demons, dark sorcerers, sirens, yada yada yada, all the other creatures of the night. I'm sure you can guess which one you are, looking at your crow wings. And your eyes, don't forget your eyes, they're kinda freaking me out, if I'm being honest. Glowing red is, well, definitely a look. Very freaky. Anyway, you were an easy target. Just one mild charm, and you're out like a light. You were already half unconscious before that, but just as a precaution, we vampires prefer to be thorough. Which reminds me, I'm surprised you've been pretty calm so far. Well, in most of the books I read about you guys portray you as feral and needing to be tamed. But you've been good for the first few minutes I knew you. Perhaps, maybe, I'll reward you later with some time out outside your room. Ah, you're only feral sometimes. What the hell does that mean? Oh, so it's like a random switch in your brain then. Sometimes when there's stimulus that's too overwhelming for you and you start responding differently. More defensively? Ah, good to know. Good. Damn. You sure have a lot of questions, but I guess I do too. If you must know, I am the Vampire King. The terrified look on your face tells me we'll have a great time together. Well, yes, I'm a pretty big deal around here. Well, the crown and all. And you're stuck with me now. So, get used to it. I don't know why and how you're alive in this realm, but I know damn well I'm taking advantage of it. I think you can guess what your job is going to be. The regular errand running shit that comes with the job description and the extra tasks that demonics are cursed with. You know exactly what I mean. You are my newest sustainable food choice. You are definitely aware of my dietary preference. And you, my dear, are going to help me out in that regard. Ah, yes, blood. Obviously. Calm down, dear. Your heart is beating like crazy, and that's definitely not gonna help you if you are trying to keep yourself from being someone's dinner. Ah, great, you're actually scared out of your mind right now. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix this. Here, look me in the eye. What do you mean, why? I'm gonna charm you, I'm thirsty. So, these bring us one step closer to solving both our problems. Unless you prefer that I take a bite while you're awake. And that's what I thought, so I give you a choice. You wanna be charmed lightly or heavily? Well, let me explain. The first option would only put you under the mild trance. You'll probably let me bite you and struggle a bit, if at all, but you do feel a bit pain, I promise. A bit, okay? The second option, well, not so much. It's like being sedated or tranquilized. You wouldn't feel anything and you're actually barely even conscious. You still remember it though. You want a deeper trance. Oh, suits you then. Okay. Take a good look into my eyes. And... good. That blank, dazed eyes you're giving me, telling me they worked. Be good for me and hold still while I drain you. Alright, girl. Here comes the fun part. What the hell? Holy shit. You're cold-blooded. Dear, how are you even alive? You're a mammal, aren't you? I thought you were trembling from fear earlier, but you're actually freezing. Actually, I take that back. You're definitely scared too. Well, doesn't really matter right now though. I'm so hungry. Wow. Girl, this is the best blood I had in centuries. Seriously, it's really good. Tell me, Did you drink a lot of coffee in the human world? I mean, you must like a lot of caffeine. Monster drinks, energy drinks, coffee, and all that. And pair with the fading adrenaline in your system. That's a really nice kick in your blood. Ah, God, I must have more. It's making my fang ache with how cold it is. I might even get a brain freeze. Shit. Okay. Whew. I think I'm good on the blood now. I'm gonna bandage you up. Dear, do you think you need stitches or are you cool with a band-aid? I'm pretty sure familiars heals fast, but you know what? I think next time I'll extract your blood first and heat it up over there in a Bunsen burner. That way, I can taste it better. Hey, can you even hear me? Oh, right. I forgot I put you out of trance. Come on, wake up. I knew we're in there somewhere. Ah, good. You're back. Did you just hiss at me? Oh shit, are you feral now? You fucking brat. Get back here. Ah, I knew I should have locked the door. You dumbass. Guess I'll have to hypnotize my way out of this one. Come on, girl. I don't have time or the patience for this. Baby, why don't you be a good familiar and come back? Gotcha. Oh, you're so easy to control. Almost make me feel bad for you. Almost. Now, follow me back to your room, would you? Aw, good job. It's funny seeing you so well behaved after you trying to run off 30 seconds ago. But I guess there's nothing you can do when you're under the influence of my charm. Hey, you good down there? I know it's probably disoriented to be charmed twice in a row. But I didn't expect you to fall over. Here, let me help you up. Oh, you're conscious. That fall must have jolted you awake. Of course I charmed you, and it looks like I have to do it again. Hold still. Hey, stop panicking. Trust me, girl. You'll feel so much better once I put you back under. What? Did you just talk? Oh, well, I guess if you can form sentences and you're not running away from me again, then you're not feral anymore, and I don't have any reasons to charm you after all. 3 times in a row would definitely be rough on your brain anyway. So, you're safe. For now. But I swear, if you go all feral like that again, you are going straight back under my spell. You got that? Good. Anyway, I've been doing some research on your species. There are a few things I want to try out on you in terms of magic, just so I can properly keep you under control. Yeah, like the charm, yes. That kind of magic usually works on a non-human prey. But I guess since you're literally designed to be food for me, it works on you too. But guess what I found out about your kind? It's your ability to sleep. Well, regular humans could do that too. But I think not as deeply as familiars can. You guys can just shut off for like, what, 14, 15 hours a day? You can't even be woken up until you're fully charged with energy. I can't tell if that's gonna be a convenience or an annoyance for me. But going back to the magic I wanted to try out on you, you can probably tell where I'm going with this. I want to see if I can put you to sleep with similar magic to the charms. If this works, I think you'll be pretty useful. Don't really want to deal with a bratty familiar. Just put them to sleep for a bit. I honestly thought I have to use this earlier, but you're not bratty at all. Well, except when you're a pharaoh, of course. This is just so you can sleep off the effect of the charm, though. I was gonna try to make it last for 12 hours, but I guess you'll see me tomorrow night. You ready? Alright. In 3, 2, and 1. Rise and shine, girl. I would say good morning, but seeing how close we are to midnight, that's not really accurate. Hey, were you nocturnal before we kidnapped you? Yeah, I thought so. I figure you do better at night. You hungry? 'Cause I know I am. Speaking of which, what do you even need? I know you need magic energy to survive, but where do you get it from? Regular food wouldn't do it for you. Blood might help a bit, but I can't think of anything that would properly satisfy your appetite. Moonlight? How the hell does that work? So you're saying the magical energy that reflects off the moon from the sun radiation actually feeds you? Oh, let me guess. Angelic familiars photosynthesized. They do. I guess that's one hell of a science lesson. So you just lay down openly and soak up all the moonlight. How often do you have to do that? Oh, every week isn't awful. So, when was the last time you ate? If that's even the right word to ask. What the hell did you say? Can you repeat that? 6 months? You haven't fed in 6 months. Are you okay? Why didn't you eat for so long anyway? A hex? And who the hell would do that? A demon? Girl, that's awful. I guess we weren't the first to find you after all. But it's good that you're here. The ones around the castle must have broken the curse when you crossed their boundaries. Yes, of course. What a weird question to ask. Of course I'm worried about you. I am your keeper, your master, and it's my job to take care of you. Yes, that means I claim and mark you with my bite. But that's not important. We need to get you outside. Now. Come on. You must have felt awful. How are you still alive? Oh, so you can survive without feeding. It's just extremely unhealthy. Then it makes sense why you seem so prone to going feral. Is this a good spot? Right in the direct light. Okay. Now, let me put on this carpet first. It's like our little picnic, you know? Just under the moonlight. Why do I care about you? Well, that's a good question actually. I guess it's because I could use a companion. And a new blood source. You're delicious, by the way. And it's not like you're scamming me or anything. Think of it like a symbolic relationship. I get blood and magical assistant, and you get to be taken care of under the protection of the royal court. So, how long this dinner is gonna take? Ah, okay. I'm not trying to rush you in any way. Take all the time you need. Take more, actually. I'm sure you need it after all those months.